Hi everyone, my name is Bart. I'm a wildlife veterinarian in Hoodsprout, and today I'm asking you for a little bit of help. I'm working together with my two colleagues, Joel on the right and Ben on the left, myself in the middle. And with the three of us, we are working in Hoodsprout, where we basically serve all the wildlife in the greater Kruger Park area. And most of these animals are actually able to roam in and out of Kruger Park as they like. And we try to keep them healthy and keep them alive. At the moment, we are actually struggling quite a bit with the poaching. There's a lot of snaring going on in these parks. The poachers put up these huge snares that you can see here on the left, indicated by the arrows, and obviously these are set up for to catch buffalo, zebra, elephants, or anything smaller than that. This is a very large one, but there's also smaller ones for carnivores and other species. Often these animals unfortunately die, but there's also a quite large portion of animals that actually breaks the snares and start roaming around with the snares, and they become tighter and tighter. As you can see here, on the left there's a zebra, and on the right there's an elephant calf. And as you can imagine, these animals are hugely painful. This is another example of a buffalo with a snare around the neck. Obviously, this animal was struggling to breathe. And on the right, unfortunately, we can't save all these animals, but you can see how tight those snare gets, and how painful these animals must be. If they break the snare and they walk around with the snare, we try to go there, dart the animals, remove the snare, and treat the wounds as good as possible. A few other examples: on the left, a wild dog that was snared around the mouth and the ears. As you can imagine, very sore eating for that animal. Actually lost a lot of weight. And then on the right, there's a leopard that had a snare around the chest and his shoulder, and that actually cut in so deep into his sternum that this animal was struggling to walk and get around and hunt as well. So what do we need? Ideally, we want these animals to roam around like this, without any worries. But yeah, the snares are a fact. So what we would like is an X-ray machine, so we can diagnose the issues better. We can see what structures are compromised, what structures are possibly involved after having a snare on. And we would like to get an X-ray before the snare with the snare on, and once the snare has been taken off. This X-ray machine will have to be battery operated, so we can use it in the field, and it has to be powerful enough to X-ray a elephant or a rhino. And why do I say rhino? As of course, there's still a lot of rhino poaching as well, and sometimes these animals don't actually die by the bullet, and then we find them roaming around lame or with draining tracts or other issues. And it would be so beautiful if we can locate these bullets and remove them if necessary. So how can you help us? It would be a huge help if you can make a small donation. If you want to help any other way, you can send an email to my email address here at the bottom. And there's a crowdfunding started. The link you can follow if you scan the QR code. And like I said, every small donation helps to reach this goal and treating these animals better. Thank you very much.